Each of the remaining applicants shall execute a cash bond of Uganda shillings 1 million. For Mr. Kivumbi, 10 million shillings, and the rest 1 million shillings. For each surety, you shall execute a non-cash bond. Non-cash means you do not pay, but you're just committing yourself in writing. A non-cash bond of Uganda shillings 5 million shillings only. Applicants who own passports must deposit their valid passports and all travel documents with the Deputy Registrar, International Crimes Division. The applicants are prohibited from traveling outside Uganda without prior permission of the court. The Deputy Registrar shall inform immigration authorities of the restrictions and conditions governing the applicant's travel. Each applicant shall report in person once every month to both the Deputy Registrar of the International Crimes Division and the Chief Magistrate's Court of Butambala on the same day. Now, to avoid confusion, for purposes of those appearing before Butambala Chief Magistrate's Court, I want to believe you already have a date. So you're going to maintain the date that has already been given. And for purposes of this court, since I am the registrar, I'm going to maintain that you shall be reporting every last Friday of the month. So every last Friday of the month, you report to the Deputy Registrar at the ICD. Do not confuse the two and say I've already reported in one, so I'm not obliged. No, these are two different courts, with this one, of course, being the higher. The other order by the court is that if the applicants are committed to the High Court for trial, they shall thereafter report only to the Deputy Registrar of the International Crimes Division until the trial date is fixed. It means once the prosecution goes ahead and commits you for trial, you will stop appearing in the lower court because the file technically will leave and the Chief Magistrate will cease to have any business in this case. Now, if the applicants are not committed for trial within 1 year from the date of this ruling, which is today 9th July 2026, they may apply to the court for review of the bail terms and conditions or any other orders. Okay, that is for the prosecution specifically to note. So this was the ruling of Honorable Lady Justice Susan Okalange. Mine was just to really read it, and I think I've done that. The document is signed today, the 9th of July, 2026. So I'm going to give you exactly why these particular accused persons. The seventh applicant, that is Kayanja Calvin, presented two proposed sureties who were childhood friends. Although they were identified by the LC1 chairperson and described as law-abiding, the court found that they did not have sufficient familiar ties or demonstrated moral authority over the applicant. The court therefore required the applicant to produce other sureties. In respect of Sewanyana Brian, he presented Ms. Nakalazi Sumaya and Mr. Richard Ntai as sureties. The court accepted Ms. Nakalazi Sumaya because she had a close and long-standing relationship with the applicant and knew his personal circumstances. However, the court rejected Mr. Richard Ntai because his relationship with the applicant was not sufficiently close or continuous. He had not visited the applicant's home, did not know the applicant's relatives, and gave inconsistent evidence regarding the applicant's telephone number and the applicant was therefore required to produce another surety. So you have one surety, Nakalazi Sumaya. You need to get another one. On the 10th applicant, Muwanga Brian, the court rejected Mr. Muganga Yusuf because his testimony raised credibility concerns, especially regarding his education, employment, and the court found that he was not entirely truthful from the start. Although the court's reasoning found the applicant's wife and another surety substantial, the final order lists the 10th applicant among those required to submit additional sureties. With respect to Akankwasa Ivan, the court rejected the sureties presented. The court found that the proposed sureties did not demonstrate sufficient moral authority, close relationship, or ability to account for the applicant's whereabouts. One surety had known the applicant for only 6 months and had never visited his home or did not know where he resided. The court therefore required production of another surety. For Yusuf Ramadan Chiwanuka, the court was not satisfied with the proposed sureties. The court's concerns regarded the sufficiency of their relationship with the applicant, their moral authority over him, and their ability to account for his whereabouts. So for Ramadan, you're producing 3 fresh sureties. All your sureties were rejected. And lastly, for Owori Brian, the 23rd applicant, Owori Brian, was among those required to produce additional sureties for examination. The court was not satisfied with the sureties presented for purposes of immediate release. The accurate position, therefore, is that also, Owori Brian, you're going to have to produce 2 more sureties. Only one of your sureties was found to be competent. So the final orders. The court granted bail application subject to the following terms. The 7th, 9th, 10th, 21st, 22nd, and 23rd applicants shall submit additional sureties, proposed sureties for examination by the court on the 13th of July 2026.
Banga team yonna gye mulaba wano kuli team y'aba lawyers, team y'ekibiina, naye okusingira ddala team y'abantu b'e Butambala. Batambudde ku buli mulundi okulaba nti nno balwanirira okulaba nti abantu baabwe bebalanga obwemage beeyimirirwa. Bakoze buli kimu era kye kisobozezza okuba nti abantu bonna 23 abajja wano bateereddwa akakalu ka kooti n'obukwakkulizo. Munajjukira abavunaanibwa bali 25, ababiri twabafunya bbeeru, abaana abato e Butambala. Wano 23 bonna baweereddwa bbeeru kakalu ka kooti. 6 ku abo babulako obukwakkulizo butono bembakakasa nti tugenda butuukiriza. Obukwakkulizo obwo be babeeyimirira abamu abatalina biwandiiko bituukiridde ekitegerekeka mu mateeka. Era kooti eno tugyebaza nti bw'okuwulira ensala y'olwaleero etuwa essuubi nti bw'olemerako okola ki? Balangula. Balooya balemeddeko, ekibiina kiremeddeko, abantu b'e Butambala muli baakabi mulemeddeko. So tuli basanyufu ku ekyo. Ekiddako kaakati kwe kutuukiriza akakwakkulizo akasooka. Already tuli mu kkubo lyaffe erigenda mu bbanga okusasula obukadde 26 obwabo abateereddwa. Kubanga the Honorable Muwanga Kivumbi bamutaddeko akakwakkulizo k'okusasula miliyoni 10 ezaabuliwo, n'abalala bateekebwako miliyoni 1. abo mukaaga tujja basusulira ng'ennaku z'omwezi 13 kuba tubakakasa mukole gwa kukomawo nga 13 n'abalala bagenda kukola ki kufuluma. So mwebale nnyo mwebaliye ddala kye muba mumanya ekya ssente abamu kye badde bemulugunya liberty ekiyitibwa liberty tekirina muwendo eza kitambingako kyekyo lwaki newankubadde tetukkiririza mu bbeeri ya ssente tujja
nga tukakasa omulamuzi wa Crime Division Court nga ataaho na Muwanga Kivumbi n'abalala ababadde ku fayiro eno kakaluka kooti ssente ez'obululu miliyoni 10 ate bano abalala miliyoni 1 wabula waliwo omukaaga watasobodde kuta n'asaba buleetebwe ng'ennaku z'omwezi 13 babeere nga nabo bajja ne basurities baba beeyimirira abalina ebisaanyizo ebisaaniko. Twebaza kooti olw'okukkiriza nti okukkiriza mu ssemateeka nti omuntu yenna abeera innocent until proved guilty era bail bimu constitutional mandate oba bye bimu obuwakatirwa bwe tulina okuyita mu mateeka obuweebwa omuntu ddembe lya muntu okubeera nga yeeyimirirwa. Naye n'emisango mulaba nti emisango egyali gyajweteka kuwona ne Muwanga Kivumbi weesanga nti engeri gye gyajjizibwamu teyalina mundu teyalina essasi lyakwata natta omuntu. Tuvumirira ebikolwa ebyo ebyokutyobola eddembe ly'obuntu naye netubayozaayoza obusibe buggwa ogwo twasobodde bakyalirako ekitalya n'abalala abasigaddeyo tulina bannaffe abamu bamachete bakato bakama n'abalala babadde ekitalya okumala emyaka nga 6. Baana bano okuva guno omwaka gwatandika ndooza mu January lwe baakoma okutwalibwa mu kooti ensukkulumu yawe ensala nti abantu ba bulijjo tebalina kugezesebwa mu kooti ez'amagye naye ne bagenda ne bakola amendment mu parliament era ne bagamba nti abantu ba bulijjo basobola okugezesebwa oba civilian basobola okutwalibwa mu kooti ey'amagye naye okuva ensala ewe yaliwo abantu abo tebagendanga mu kooti martial era badimandinga nti kale bwe bamugamba nti kooti martial erina obuyinza obubawozesa babayite babawozese babobiyanga bamachete bakato malu n'abalala. Tusaba kooti singa kooti endala z'emyuleeti